If you thought dinosaurs are the most terrifying creatures that have ever existed, then you'd like to have a second look at all the dangerous animals that were once part of Earth. Deadly, ruthless, and simply scary, these animals were unlike anything you've ever seen, and even though they're extinct, we still get scared just by hearing about them. So here are some extinct animals that will make you relieved they're no longer alive. Number 10. Smilodon. Although this animal is called the Smilodon, it has nothing to do with smiles. In fact, if you were ever to see this animal, you wouldn't associate it with a smile. It belongs to the extinct genus of large mammalian carnivores and is also known as the saber-toothed cat. These cats went extinct anywhere from 56 million to 11,700 million years ago. They were large, short-limbed animals that lived in North and South America and are commonly known for their upper canine teeth, which grow up to 8 inches long and were used for stabbing and slashing attacks. Some of the largest species could weigh up to 900 pounds, and that's something you wouldn't want chasing you around. But don't worry, these animals will never return from extinction and are far gone. Number 9. Pulmonascorpius. While to this day we're still scared of the small scorpions and their capabilities, could you imagine if a giant scorpion were to exist? Well, it did at one point, and we must say we're glad that this animal went extinct. The Pulmonascorpius, also known as the giant breathing scorpion, was able to grow up to 28 inches and lived in the Vesian epoch of the Carboniferous. Its fossils were discovered in 1994 for the first time. They were venomous and had extremely good vision because of their abnormally large eyes. It delivered a paralyzing toxin from all of its attacks, which was capable of taking out both small and large creatures, proving to be extremely dangerous. No wonder it went extinct. Who would want this creature crawling around them? Number 8. Sargas. This animal is thought to be the largest carnivorous mammal that has ever existed. Even though this is only speculation, due to the found fossils, it's known to be quite large, so it's safe to say that this speculation might be true. It had an enormous skull with massive jaws and teeth, presenting as a very feared animal. It has short hair all over its body, except for the long, thick tail, which was unlike any other carnivorous mammal on the planet. They had a very loud howl, much like a wolf but with a lower pitch. They were extremely good hunters and are known to catch their prey in a second due to their strong jaws. Shortly throughout the years they went extinct, and there was not a sound nor sighting from them since, and we'd like it if we could keep it that way. Number 7. Mega Piranha. Piranhas are dangerous and scary enough, so to add the word mega in front would definitely mean something far scarier than the piranhas we already know. Well, it does. While the piranhas are small but deadly, this one is massive and 10 times more deadly than the piranha. It can weigh anywhere from 20 to 30 pounds and is about 3 feet long and has been native to South America between 10 and 6 million years ago. It fed off gigantic creatures such as a snake or a crocodile, devouring them in just a few seconds. They were able to generate up to 72 pounds of force, meaning they could take out any animal that passes by in one huge bite. They're definitely terrifying, and we believe piranhas are deadly enough we don't need a supersize of them. Number 6. Colossus Penguin. Okay, we must admit, penguins in general are adorable and harmless, but long before they became what they are today, there was one penguin that was far different than the rest, and that is the Colossus Penguin. You might wonder why it was so dangerous. Well, the main thing is that it could grow up to 6 feet and 8 inches in height, taller than the average human being. They were able to hold their breath for up to 40 minutes at once, and this made it quite an extraordinary fisher. Like many other penguins, this one also stayed in colonies in the south where they hunted for food. It isn't known much about its extinction, but it's believed that the changing climate contributed to their demise. Another possible explanation is that throughout the years, they evolved and gradually reduced in size as the world was changing. Number 5. Meganeura. Just imagine you're sitting outside and suddenly you see a dragonfly fly by, but imagine that it's over 2 feet wide. This was the case over 300 million years ago when the Meganeura existed. Its appearance is extremely similar to a dragonfly, but the only difference is the size, which makes it one of the largest flying insect species that has ever lived on Earth. They're believed to be able to fly up to 30 miles per hour and have superb eyesight, as 50% of their head is an eye. They mostly ate insects and small amphibians and vertebrates, using their long spine-covered legs to grab and hold their prey. Even though it's just an insect, we wouldn't want to see this giant dragonfly coming our way. Number 4. Titanoboa. If you believe that the anaconda is the largest snake that ever lived, then you are wrong. Let us introduce you to the Titanoboa, the actual largest snake ever in the world, which grew more than 40 feet long and weighed up to 2,500 pounds. It went extinct around 60 million years ago in a period when the earth was warmer, which allowed many cold-blooded snakes to reach large sizes beyond what is normal today. It had the ability to swallow a modern-day crocodile whole, and it's safe to say that everyone is glad that it's no longer among us. These giant snakes ruled the jungle and moved throughout swamps at ease and could devour any animal that crosses their path. Today, while the anaconda is still there, it's no match for the mighty Titanoboa. Number 3. Caprisuchus. One of the most ferocious animals that have ever walked the earth has to be the Caprisuchus. While it resembles a crocodile, this creature was much stronger than the crocodiles we see today. It could grow up to 21 feet in length, and that's one of the least scary things about it. It used its 4 long legs to chase down its prey and was able to take down all but the largest animals alive at the time. Once it would catch its prey, it would go for a sudden bite with its boar-like teeth and devour it immediately. Its sharp teeth are what make this creature extremely dangerous and completely terrifying. Number 2. Plura. The plura was the largest known land invertebrate species of all time. Even though it was alive around 340 to 280 million years ago, it's still scary to hear about it and what it was capable of. Now at first, this animal looks quite disgusting, to be honest, like a creepy crawler with a massive size of up to 9 feet. They had no predators and were free to scuttle around the forest floor, being just terrifying. Its body had around 30 jointed segments, each including a pair of legs, similar to the present-day millipedes. There hasn't been any record showing that these were poisonous. However, it's believed that they might have used poison as a defense. Number 1. Megalodon. You've definitely already heard about the Megalodon from various cult movies and from people saying that they've witnessed it recently. However, the Megalodon has been extinct for quite some time, or so do we think. It's believed that it went extinct around 2.6 million years ago. It was able to grow about 60 feet in length and weighed from 50 to 100 metric tons. Its big jaw and the sharp set of teeth made this creature the most feared one in the entire world. It was able to swallow anything from smaller to larger animals, but it usually fed on sea turtles, porpoises, and even whales at some points. On a related note, we wanted to know, which animal are you most glad that it's extinct? Let us know in the comment section below. If you'd like to see more amazing videos such as this one, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.